Welcome back, First Hour Faithfuls, to yet another episode of the First Hour. My name is Colin from VideoGamesAreDumb.com, and I'm here to check out the first hour of a recently released video game with you, the legions of First Hour Faithfuls. So please remember to like, subscribe, share, and bring the fire in the comments below for this episode, Grow Up on the PlayStation 4. Now, I've been playing this game for a couple of days now, but when it launched, there was actually a pretty significant glitch. If you had any sort of internet connection to your PlayStation 4, the game would crash immediately. You'd start the game, and it would just crash. It would go right to the blue screen. You'd have to submit a report. So I waited for the update before doing this episode. But I've already played a little bit of it, and let's check it out right now. Override existing save data, yes. Now, if you played the original Grow Home, this is a sequel to Grow Home, you're probably going to find a lot of this fairly familiar, though on a bigger scale and with more items. We're just going to be going through the first hour, and it introduces most of the new things you'll see in this version of the game. Including, I would say a little bit more of an emphasis on story. I can't really remember the first cutscene of Grow Home. So basically, much like the first game, everything's going okay for Bud. Life is pretty swell, but then, out of nowhere, a giant catastrophe happens, which sends him hurling towards a planet. I will say the music in this is pretty fantastic, though. Now, I'd love to see a side-by-side of the graphics from the original to this one. I know that they changed the way that the frame rate works, where I believe it was uncapped in the original game. Someone mentioned this was now at 30 frames per second to keep it a little bit more consistent. Now, if you didn't play the very first game, it's essentially a physics-based climbing game. The whole goal of the game is to climb up, and the higher you go, the better you do, I guess. I was not a huge fan of Grow Home. So, from the get-go, and this is really important, when I mean physics-based, I mean everything is physics-based, including Bud, who is the main character, his walking. So, I'm going to let you know when I take my thumb off the analog stick. Watch this. And let go. So he has a bit of weight to him. He's trying to turn around. He's not very nimble. Let's go over here. Even the jumping feels rather loose. Now, if I recall correctly, Pod wasn't a part of the first game. I don't believe he was. But basically, it is your overworld map, where you can actually see the difference in height between yourself and the objective. And there's a bunch of different objectives in this game here. You've got timing-based ones, collectibles, and I guess your main storyline. So this is where we need to go. It's a tub. I will say this game is a lot faster when it comes to getting you your equipment. Alright, so here's the other big part of the game. It's climbing. So right now I'm holding R1, and so his right hand is clinging to this wall, as you can see. And the way I have to go up is I have to use the left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. I'm not gonna lie, this is a love it or hate it concept. There's just not much wiggle room for indifference on the controls. We're just gonna skip right past that. So, one of the new abilities, I believe, I'll be, like I'm saying, I can't really remember too much of the first one. I didn't like it, so I walked away fairly early. You can grab onto these plants, you can copy their DNA, and then you can replicate them anywhere you should choose. So, when it comes to these mushrooms, that's actually really useful because you can stand on top of them and get a lot of air. Oh god, see what I'm talking about? The physics-based jumping. Oh, I thought there was more here, I guess not. You can use L2 and R2. I just like to use L1 and R1 because I find it to be a bit more precise because there's not so much syncing in the controller. There's no degree to the controller, so it's just like it's digital, you know, it's instant. Oh, Jesus. You know, it's funny, I grabbed so many of the other abilities already, but it's fairly easy to adapt to the core mechanics, because this jetpack right here is a lot more trouble than it's worth most of the time. Alright, let's see where we're supposed to go. We have some challenges right over here. These are timer-based. I'm looking to see if we have any more items we can collect real quick, so you can see more of the abilities. Okay, I guess they're keeping those hidden. We're just supposed to reach the star plant first. Alright, where is the star plant? We'll go up here real quick. And this is the majority of the game right here. You just sort of climb up structures, alternating between L1 and R1. And I wish I could say there was more skill to climbing, maybe a bit of finesse, like, oh, I'm going to tap it really quick. But no, you just kind of have to wait it through. Alright, let's capture that. I generally don't find these to be as useful as the mushrooms. Oh god. Ah! A lot of this game, I guess the fun of it is fighting the controls. People seem to be very happy with fighting controls in the original game. I'm not sure why that is. Oh no, that's good. Yeah, it's not like I was just clinging to the side of something. You can just... Yeah. Yeah, just have a cutscene. Alright, so we have to get back up to find a part of the ship where Mom is contained. Great. Sounds good. Alright. Set the waypoint. I'm actually surprised. I was holding down L1 and R1. I'm surprised it didn't just fling me right off. Because this game can be pretty cruel at times. I'm not even sure why I want to climb to the top of this. I guess just want to prove that I can. We want to get over there. That's probably our best bet. No, I saw a lot of comparisons to the original game to maybe what Nintendo 64 platformers were like. I don't see that comparison at all. I don't see the similarities. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. And if that seems kind of fun that he didn't stop there like, ah, whoa, out of control. Yeah, it's not really as much fun when there's nothing to bump into. Where you'll just fling right off. Oh, crud. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to grow mushroom. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus fuck Christ. Alright. It's like that. Get that crystal. Come on. Give me the crystal. Give me the crystal. There we go. So I've enhanced my power levels, which means I'm able to throw more plants, things like that. Use items more efficiently. Come on. Get up. Get up there. What? What? Now, I'm not sure if there are any parts of this game that are randomly generated, but if they are previously built, sure doesn't act like it sometimes. Yep, that's the end of Bud. Yep. He's a dead man. Yep. Hey. Oh, cool. Wait a minute. Awesome. Alright. I was worried it was going to send me all the way back to my last pickup. Great. So, I mean, if you don't like doing things over, you don't want to play this game. You're going to be doing a lot over and over and over and over again. So these right here are the teleporters. They allow you to go back to maybe where you fell off of. But the checkpoint system itself doesn't mean you really need to use these too often. Alright, so there's some new plant I can collect. These ones will actually fling you towards your destination. Let's just set a waypoint right now. That's our waypoint. We've got a brand new ability right here. So we'll definitely want to go there. Now, star plants are basically your fastest means of transportation. They help you build brand new structures. Here we go. Okay. Now you can't replicate these plants. These guys are special. Now where... Yeah, here's another thing that is pretty annoying. There we go. There's the waypoint. Or is that the waypoint? I have to double check. It can be really easy to lose your waypoints. Because they go for this kind of... Oh, no, that's cool. Hey, that's fair. The stupid, dumb, stupid player, what are you doing? Did you just use one of our menu systems? Well, shame on you. Never, ever, ever use the map when you're climbing something. Stupid. I guess that's my biggest issue with this game is they seem to add a lot of stuff to it. They don't spend too much time fixing some pretty significant issues from the first game. Okay, yeah. So basically the structure will grow taller if we connect these plants into orange island things. I hope this is the air stop, because that's probably the most useful item. Yep, air brakes. It's like a parachute, slows down your free fall. Just trying to walk into this object is a nightmare. There we go. So now I don't have to worry about falling as much. Let's go down to this plant right here. Is there any island nearby I could use? Huh, I guess that's the closest one. I'm not sure if we'll be able to make that. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, baby. Oh, I was about to say, oh god. So for when you're grabbing something like this, you actually have to hold down both L1 and R1. So you're grabbing both objects and then kind of pulling them back. I mean, this was an interesting project, the very first one. It's kind of like, alright, you know, I think this is awful, but at the very least you tried something new, and alright, good enough. But this right here, it's kind of like, I don't get it, guys. You didn't seem to change that much. Like, it still feels like a thrown-together project, you know? Oops, alright. I mean, it's pretty. You know, this is like a cool little scene here. Let's see. I'm gonna try and connect something to that island. What, can a butterfly really reach this high? I'm calling bullshit on that. Your homework, Ubisoft. I'm not sure why they put an exclamation point over here. Maybe it's because they... Yeah, I guess they just assume that I still haven't figured out the mechanics, which makes sense, you know. Until you recognize the objects, I'm sure it could be a little bit difficult. Alright. I'm probably not going to be able to make that. And I do have full control over where it goes. Although the controls for this are about as accurate as everything else. Now, occasionally you'll have another one stem out of the one you were just using. And you can't control the camera at this point, which is probably for the best, but, you know. I wish I had a little bit more information. Alright. Oh, we got hidden object back here. The hidden crystal. Get a little bit more power. Come on. Oh, there we go. We got any more over here? You have to have another island. There's one. Ugh. Come on. Just cling to it. Alright, there we go. And that, I know, I hate to say it, but that really is the whole game. You've basically seen not just the base mechanics, but the entire gameplay outside of, I guess what you could call side quest-ish things. Now, I heard that radar going off. Oh, there's a teleporter right here. Oh, cool. The camera is fighting me right now. Always nice. Alright, so we need to find one more of these islands. Probably gonna go beyond there. Alright. Now, we're not looking for an island right now. This is just basically a shortcut to get up here. Now, I can't remember when this game was announced. I want to say it was E3 this year. But much like the original game, they just sort of surprised everybody with a release date. Just kind of like, ah, here you go. The game's going to be out now. Look for it. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get another one of these crystals. There should be another ability nearby, which is a hang glider, which is pretty useful. Oh, stop! Jeez, he runs so much. There we go. And Mom has been rescued. Hooray. And the rest of it is just you rebuilding the ship. So, if you thought that was exciting, and I'm sure some people will find this style of gameplay to be really, really, you know, exciting, original. Oof, that doesn't look too good. I mean, you can see now you're really expanding beyond the planet here. So, we do have to reach the outer area of space, and one of the ways that you would be able to really locate that is let's say you're on the ground. Alright, so we gotta go there, so let's stretch the camera back, and that's it. The camera won't go any further back. That was it. So if you wanted to see anything else, too bad. Have fun. That's as far as you go. You can't really set a waypoint. It's like really small things that just... This is just, for me, a lot of small things adding up to being tremendously annoying. Come on. I mean, it really is like controlling a toddler. Which is, I'm 100% positive that is what the development team was going for. You know, good for them. They did it. I just find it to be so annoying. Alright, so let's get it another ability because we can just teleport ourselves back later. Yeah, we already got another teleport over there, so we're good. See, that over there is the waypoint. You know what I mean? It's kind of hidden. Oh my god. Bud, walk faster. Just control better. Just like walk faster, and then when I'm about to run off a cliff, don't run so fast. Crystal. Pretty good draw distance. Oh, baby. And you can see the environments do change. More of a desert location. There we go, we're good. Oh yeah, we can collect a cactus. Oh, got another one of these. You know, sorry I'm not talking as much. There's just nothing to say. Like, what am I gonna, you know, it's, really pretty straightforward here. Oh, this is the ball form. This is actually very useful. Alright, let's see if we can find another ability. So, give me the... It just takes control away from you sometime. Like, oh, maybe you'd rather look at this. It's like, no. I know where I want to look. Grow home. Grow up. I can't tell the difference. Same game. Okay, good. You know what? That's good that he controls that way, so we can just tumble head first off of something. All right. As if you can't tell, I don't like this game. I don't like this series. I think it's sloppy crap. Kudos to the development team. They tried the best. Oh, wow. No, I forget actually how to activate these. Let's go all the way back there. Well, thank God. I got my Ubisoft points. I was just dying for those. And I'm all for slow games. I mean, I've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky lately, and I've seen some people make... Just look at that. Jesus. I've seen some people make some similarities, or compare those two games, and... You know, I kind of see it, but... You know... I don't understand what was... Where was the necessity to release another one of these? Like, so soon. The other one came out last year. And, this one works just as well for jumping. Well, very good. I mean, it's... Okay, what the fuck just happened there? Like, I swear to God, sometimes Bud will just fall for no reason. Come on, bud. Just, come on. Just go. Okay, good. No, you're doing great, bud. That's awesome. These pod challenges also, well, that's where I'm going. Damn. I was actually hoping to do something different. Because these pod challenges are just not interesting. I mean, if you want to see me run through checkpoints, if that's your idea of interesting, then you might like that. Can I already teleport back here? Oh, stop. Well, I guess this is our next destination then. That looks good. So where's our waypoint? We have a waypoint out there somewhere. Well, hopefully we'll find it. That's my journey. To find the waypoint. If only there was a waypoint for the waypoint. Nope, you're doing great. You're doing... Yeah. I must have not said it. I must have not said it. Nope, I did. Jesus Christ. Well, then I guess it's too high, because that's how waypoints work. When they're too high up, you can't see them. You can't even get a general direction. You want to know even the slightest idea of where you're going? Well, the hell with you, mister. You see what I mean, though? It's like... The concept makes sense. It's just so many tiny things that are so broken. Where's the waypoint? Like, nothing. Because we can't see the waypoint if we're going through solid matter. Because that's how waypoints work. In real life. You know, when you set a waypoint in your real life, you can't see through solid matter. So this game's just going for realism, I guess. Is this another teleporter? Assume it is. Just even walking around this thing is so much trouble. And the funny thing is, I feel like all of this was done intentionally. I really believe this was sort of a reaction to, you know, Happy Wheels and Flappy Bird. Like, oh, look at these games, they're hard to play. Should make one of those. I hate pod challenges. Alright, here's a pod challenge for you. We gotta jump through this stuff. Oh no, that's great. That's great that it doesn't work. Nope, yep, that's... Jesus fuck Christ. Will you just get on the goddamn thing? Get on the goddamn... Oh no, you did good. Yeah, no, that was right on, man. Oh no, yeah, nope, yep, that's... You know what, that's your pod challenge, that's what those are like. To hell with that. To hell with that. Oh my god. What an unenjoyable activity. That is what I feel about Grow Up. I can't believe they even called it Grow Up. Why would you call it that? The game didn't grow up. It's the same game, you just made it bigger. Well, I guess, well... Okay, maybe that is growing up. I want to see something real quick. Just to make sure. Alright, so we can survive in water. I've been avoiding water lately. Oh, no, he can't. You are not waterproof. I was really confused, because I'd seen him die in water plenty of times before. So in case you're worried, don't worry. You can absolutely die on the surface of most of this planet. Oh, boy. I mean, if you like grow up and grow home and all that kind of stuff, I ain't talking smack to you, so don't get saucy in the comments. Or do. That's funny when you do. I just don't see the appeal here. I mean, if you're looking at this video right now, you're like, I think it looks kind of cool. Yeah, sure, it looks kind of cool. When you actually play this game, it's so infuriatingly janky. Gotta make sure that we have the aquatic floating things. I'm really trying to balance this out because I don't want to have to do that whole lily pad thing. How far do you think I am from that water? Oh, we're just in it. We're just in it. Good job communicating distance. A+. Jesus. Alright. We want to get closer to that waypoint. Whatever. Okay. Because the teleporter only tells you about the teleporters. It doesn't tell you about any of the other objects that are near there. Because if it told you about the other objects that were near there, it might inform your decision on where you want to teleport. But it doesn't do that! Small things add up, you know? Like, when every little thing doesn't work, it's so infuriating. Is this like a teleporter? Yeah, and odd challenge. Is there like a new ability over here? It's weird, I can't find the new ability from before. And if you're thinking this is like, hurry up and get on with it, this is really the game. It's like spending half the time just trying to figure out where you're going. And I played this. I played this part. This is not new to me. Alright. We'll have to go to this star plant. I think. Where's my waypoint? Oh, jeez. And also you got this charismatic character here, Bud, who makes awful noises throughout the game. It's almost funny. It's actually almost funny how nothing works the way you want it to. Alright, the bigger cactus. Awesome. We got it. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? There we go. I will say it's kind of funny the thing is named Youch. That is one compliment I will give to this game. Let's see what this challenge is all about. Oh no, that's great. Just have the fly just go right into me. Right when I'm trying to do the challenge. How whimsical. Alright, so this is our star plant that we're going to be using to get up to the next level. I guess this is slightly faster. Come on, there we go. Exciting! Oh, no, that's good. No, I pulled it so that it bounced back. I didn't mean to grow that. I wanted to grow this. Really? Oh, it's the desert, right? No, I guess not. Just gotta go all the way up there and have some fun while we're doing it. I'm not sure where that hang gliding ability went. This is just about the easiest one I've ever done. Pointing right to it. It's so boring, man. There we go. Give me that crystal. Alright. Where's the next one of these? We could possibly reach that. Yeah, I could probably reach that. Oh man, it's probably not gonna work here. I knew it! I knew it'd do that! God damn it! So that means you crash right into it, so it's over. This really is busy work the game. Man, I don't even remember where I was going. Oh, it's because a cloud covered it up. How adorable. Huh. Didn't actually throw anything useful. Come on. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. It did. It was underneath it. Oh God, no! I went through the wall, man. That's not my fault, dude. What? Why? Alright, so we're trying to get up there to try and land right on this guy. There we go. Just a little bit farther. Come on. That's just a dick move. Alright. We're actually making some good timing right here. These things also help you just float up a little bit. But usually they're a little bit more helpful than that, but... only have a few more minutes here. And then I'll give you my final thoughts. I guess you'll never be able to think. Never be able to guess what I think. Just mumbling over my words at this point. I'm so bored. Come on, climb faster. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's gonna do it for this episode of the first hour. Do I recommend Grow Home on the PlayStation 4? No. It's boring. It's slow. It's a collection of pretty good, if not great ideas, with just sloppy execution. And whether those ideas are intentional or not, they're not good ideas. Like, the execution is not appropriate for what they're trying to create. So when you take something like, oh, you know, it's a climbing game and you can also reproduce plants that'll help you get to other places. Well, that's awesome until you're vertically up in the air. Then it's not quite as much fun because you don't have anything to really work with. And I believe you can attach plants. Like, I'll show you right here. Like, look at that. I can't even attach the plant right now. Like, the plant I would need. Like, oh, I'll put a mushroom right here and it'll stem out. There we go. It takes forever for it to register. And even then, it's like that. That much space. That much anything. And then it's back to climbing. And just... I don't know. For me, besides that, just the amount of precision required to actually land on something. Like, I can't even climb up the thing. It's so slow. It's so boring. It could have used so much work. And I find it even less excusable because it is the sequel to something else. Like, you'd think you would have learned, hey, that's kind of bad. Maybe polish that up a bit. Polish. Or we make it bigger. No, polish would be much preferred. I hear ya. Polish. Bigger. No, I really want you to polish the mechanics. Like, if you're going to have it be, you know, intentionally loose and physics-based and mildly frustrating, try to polish that to a point more where you're kind of overcoming things. This just feels... I don't know. It honestly feels like a Ziploc bag of water. That's what this game feels like. And it's not fun. Just mush. Everything you do in the game is just mush. And so, no, I don't recommend it. I guess if you like the original game, you might enjoy this, but I think you'll be shocked to see how little they innovated on the original's gameplay. So I don't recommend it. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Grow Home had some pretty fervent fans, so I'm sure they'll be disappointed by me not liking this, but whatever. Anyway, my name is Colin Tanner. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about Grow Home, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.